This is London with Bitcoin Spike. We rocked it to the upside. Shout out, hit the like button if you received yesterday's notification. We talked about the bell pattern formation. We know this. We rocked the bells to the upside. This is London with Bitcoin Spike. Now look at the bell on the left. I want to teach you guys something. Shout out to the VIP, to Chris, to Sidra, all the new VIP. Guys, number one trade group. Over 130 members joined the first month, more than any other group. Now, the bell formation. I let you know yesterday. You see the bell, right? I let you know they could rock to the upside. In VIP, we rocked these to the upside. But you see that bell formation. It is a broadening, descending wedge, expanding, right? Or it is a variation of a bump and run. They're just very predictable on Bitcoin. If you're not trading them, I have to tell you, probably not with the right trade group. Bottom line, we welcome you to join in 2022, the number one trade group, and we'll remind you before I go over a potential 15% move to the upside and an exciting new pattern on the daily time frame. We're going to discuss what's going to be required to cascade price up to, and guys, it's not really far out of reach. I'll talk about those two dominoes which need to fall, but 22,400. We'll discuss that, and we'll also discuss, look at Bill. Way to go, Bill. A short 121%. Look at, and we're going to talk about, definitely need to talk about the probabilities involved. Absolutely. We won't be blind trading. We'll talk about the probabilities involved. If you don't know how to use probabilities in your trade game, it's a huge deficit. It's what the majority of retail doesn't focus on. So we'll go through the probabilities today in terms of a breakout, that 65% breakout up and over this included ascending triangulation. What would be the probabilities of achieving that 15% move to the upside? I always provide this information to the VIP in the back first. I always give them first dibs, guys, in terms of the moves, setting up their trades, etc. We'll look at this ascending triangle both on the daily, and we will scope it back out. Let's take a look at the take a look at the 4 hourly. Do you see where that daily was? The flat top resistance was on this blue line. So we have an included pattern right now. Hugely impressive that we rocked that bell to the upside. Way to go, guys. It's VIP. We rock them to the upside. You guys know that. Looking at the additional returns quickly. Let's get through these because we get to Steve with two trades. Nice to see you. Nice to see you trading, Steve. Way to go. I know you've been finishing up that work around the house, with the land, etc. Beautiful pictures you sent a while back. Congratulations on your trade. Nice to in the trades, multiple. Nice to see you stepping back into that. J Mac, the man. Love to see you trade. Bottom line, anytime you're trading, we are impressed. Every time you're trading, I should say that. It's nice to see you hitting those multiple trades, getting the volume of trades in. You will find that to be hugely advantageous. I already know that you are dealing with more patterns. You're dealing with more issues involving money management. Congratulations, J Mac. You're really advancing. 2022 is the year to do it right. Let's get ready. Now, in terms of Venus, 182%. Beautiful trade. Venus, 182%. I believe that is, let's take a look. That is the leader of the pack, guys. Venus, leader of the pack. Very impressive. And Venus, we want to shout out to you, number one contributor. And La Jolla incoming. Guys, Crown Jewel of Southern California. HQ, guys, it's on the map. It's coming in tomorrow. So congratulations to all the VIP. You guys are a part of that. We're excited about that in 2022 that we are building, as we have told you. If you're not a member of the number one trade group, guys, I don't know why, but I just invite you to join right now. Now, in terms of probabilities, how do we use probabilities in our trade game, right? We would never want to enter into a trade that we're stacked, say, 3-to-1 odds against our succeeding, right? Maybe unless the payoff were that much exceedingly great to cover that 3-to-1 deficit, right? So as we would look at this ascending triangulation here, again, reinforcing on the daily time frame, the new pattern formation would be that flat top resistance, ascending line of support, not perfectly flat. Most of the better performing ascending triangles are completely flat on top. That's a requirement. I'm going to say a textbook TA requirement. Now, in terms of that, there is a threshold that is within a level of tolerance. I'll say that, within a level of tolerance. And what you'll get on the 4 hourly, though, is a reinforcement along another flat top resistance level. If you guys will go to your 4 hourly. Very important. You see that Bollinger Band crossover, that contact with that top band. Shout out to J Mac for pointing that crossover out in the back. Hugely well done, J Mac. Congratulations. You see the flat top resistance, okay? Now, in terms of this, what's that domino setup in terms of cascading? If we were to go up let's say achieve a 15% move, how would we get there? Now, we've been talking about this ascending line of support that the bulls needed to hold. They held it, okay? So there's an included pattern. Let's take a look at this. There's an included pattern, which is essentially that daily micro. We're going to call it a micro, even though it's on a macro chart. But taking a look at this, that macro, let's say that macro chart gives you more of the overall price action, correct? Right? Since the top at 69,000, but it doesn't guarantee that the specific pattern you're dealing with is a macro pattern. It's still a micro pattern compared to, if we want to switch to the 4 hourly, we have more of a pattern to deal with. And I'm going to draw in the daily just so that you understand. I'm going to draw in the daily very quickly. Let's get into this. I'll take off the Bollingers for 1 second here. Let's go ahead and take those off. There we go. Let's go ahead and take care of this. Looking at the framework, let's do this. Let's draw the daily in so that you can see how this is an included pattern. Let's go through those dominoes that need to fall. Right, the daily ascending triangulation right there. Now let's get to the larger pattern framework. Let's go to the 4 hourly. Now we go to the 4 hourly. We see more of the volatility on that lower time frame. Now we can identify an additional flat top resistance and pull in a larger potential amplitude move to the upside. So when I say a cascade, yes, we would have. And guys, the candle wicks are always going to show you the maximum volatility. That's how your candle wicks become very crucial, very, very crucial in terms of the maximum degree of price action, the maximum level of variability. This is London with Bitcoin Spike, former hedge fund owner, private, non-SEC, and not financial advice. You know that. Looking at the amplitude move, then we have 2 amplitude moves, right? Because we started with the daily, a little bit of a compound patterning here, right? We have this specific move that we're looking at on the daily, boom to the upside. That would essentially break us out of, pay attention, that would essentially break us out of the specific 4 hourly ascending triangulation. So it's set up for the bulls. Right now, a 15% move is set up for the bulls. They just have to show up. Looking at let's say add on another $2,900 to about $22,000. Just call it $450 safely, $22,450. And that can become a bit more aggressive. I'll tell you, it could become a bit more aggressive. I will refine any of the required targets to the upside in the back, but I'll stick with that 22,000. I would keep wanting to say 22.5 just to round it out. Just understand we will be on the razor's edge with the determination of the exact level. I got left out of a short today, guys. I got left out of a short. The exchange told me, London, you're $22 off. I'm like, come on, $22 off. Well, you don't want to pick up my short. It was a huge bulldozer move. So anyway, guys, it happens. And I wasn't too disappointed. I was running around getting ready for La Jolla tomorrow. Like, that's fine. If the exchange kind of wants to pick me up, it'll pick me up. If it doesn't, well, it won't. So let your schedule kind of dictate where you're at. Your computational proficiency, I'm going to let you know, is going to be, and your trade proficiency is going to be assisted greatly by the following. Let's go through the probabilities. The probabilities on the ascending triangulation. We're the only group that does this. It's why we had 130 members join the first month, guys. Listen to the dialogue here in terms of a level of probability, right? Or a dialogue of the New York Institute of Finance, where Wall Street goes to school, right? We're consistently involved with top-level experts in the field. I'm going to tell you the absolute truth. That's the absolute truth, and we want to bring that skill set to you in 2022 and beyond. That's really our mission, is to up your trade game. Bottom line. So looking at the probabilities, Bolkowski, great book and a required reading for VIP, just incredible resource. I always bring this information to them first and foremost, and we always make sure VIP have a copy of this book. Taking a look at the probabilities, 63% chance, right now a 63% chance, boom, of a break out to the upside. Now, so the odds are in favor of us breaking out at least over this 20,300 as you scope out and look at the probabilities. And I always say this, I do say this for the VIP, I say all things being equal, right? We are favored to break out to the upside, all things being equal. I will tell you that Bitcoin has been performing better than that quote-unquote all things being equal. You understand, yesterday I said there's nothing really broken in the markets, right? There's nothing cataclysmic that's occurred in terms of like investment bank that's gone down, anything like that. Do you remember that from yesterday's talk? Well, then what happened? We woke up and Credit Suisse is literally on the ropes. Big time issues. You guys got that. Pay attention. Always recommend that the VIP have Bloomberg. A subscription to Bloomberg. That network in the morning is very nice to listen to. It's part of kind of VIP culture. Guys, it's not boring. It's great stuff. Get you plugged into the economic data reports, etc. Get you plugged into hedging. We have a great group. I'm really excited to be a part of it, guys. So looking at this cascade event, one, the domino would be that daily, right? We want that daily to break to the upside. You see the candle wick variation here. Then you see just the lines, beautifully well demonstrated. So getting out, up, and over to this first target would constitute a breakout of that second pattern, right? The first pattern play, boom, would constitute a breakout of that second pattern. That's the second domino to fall. Then boom, up to that 22,000. Just call it 22,005. Okay, you're gonna run a little bit short potentially of that specific target. I want to invite you guys to join VIP. We are going to be in that 63%. I'm going to say we're of the group that is aware of the 63% move to the upside. And before I completely dismiss this probability subset, I want to tell you 70% of the patterns of the ascending triangles complete to the full target. 70% of. Look at this, guys. This is important. We need to talk about this. 70% of the ascending triangles do complete to the full amplitude of the triangulation. Very important, okay? 85%, pay attention to this, 85% achieve a 50% completion, all right? 85% achieve a 50% completion. You say, well, London, what do you mean a 50%? 50% of this amplitude, that would be 85%, a much higher percentage, right? That's if we can be a part of an 85% trade, we're excited. 70% still is very, very attractive. Looking at the trend-based Fibonacci's, I want to give you a little trick real quickly before we invite you ultimately to join the trade group and just celebrate the new guys who have come in, Chris and Sidra. Guys, welcome to VIP. It's going to be a great 2022. Looking at trend-based Fibonacci extensions, I want you to click on the bottom. I want you that to be the click number one. Click on the top of the pattern. Then I want you to drag over where your breakout would be. Click 1, 2, and 3. Click 1 and 2 will establish the amplitude of the pattern. Click 3 will be on the pattern wherever your breakout would be on whatever other type of pattern you may have. So that click 1, click 2, right? And work with those trend-based Fibonacci extensions. I'm going to tell you, achieving a breakout here up and over that 20,425. Bringing this up for a specific reason, because that specific highest probability, that 85% probability, is going to be reaching half the height. Very important, 85% probability of reaching half the height would get you to 21,572. So we have a 63% chance. Configure these, digest them, plug in, guys. 63% chance of breaking out of this pattern framework. And guys, we're excited to say that that 21,500 is on the map solidly. I'll just tell you, solidly on the map. We can go through some advanced probability statistics, etc. Don't want to get too boring. This is London with Bitcoin Spike. I want to invite you to join today. Number one trade group. And yes, these returns, they almost come naturally for the VIP. 121% for Bill. Shout out. Look at it rocking the bell, guys. Just beautiful. Excited. I just told you. I threw it on the line. I was telling you guys, we have about a 1 in 5% chance of going boom to the downside. We rocked, boom, that bell to the upside. That bell, what do we need? Momentum. Bam, we got that. Congratulations. Looking at those statistical probabilities, I want to shout out to Venus, 182% on the trade day. Jay went triple wide, two triple digits, in fact, on his specific performance today. It's just knocking the lights out of the market continually. Jay Mac, nice to see you, my man. Steve showing up. I think you got some work done around the land, around the house, everything else, and you're trading. Congratulations, Steve. Way to go. Another trading here, 113%, but that was one of mine. I want you guys to be the star of the show. Now, in terms of the guys joining, number one trade group, over 130 members the first month. All right. I want to let you guys know, this is London, former hedge fund owner, private, non-SEC, not financial advice. This link here will allow you to join. And what's the key crucial element here? The indicator. The indicator has been phenomenal. I will dial back into that in the back. I'll let you know in terms of access to the indicator. What's been very, very nice has been repeated but quick takes, for instance, on the hourly. I've gotten multiple alerts here. Boom, 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 boom. Nice repeat shorts on that hourly top pro line. I do let you know, and you guys understand, anything hourly or below is pro overall. Absolutely. And I will caution you, if you're using the indicator, you guys know this. If you're using the indicator, caution that you do not, typically this, caution shorting over a bell. Bottom line, okay? I've said that in the back to the VIP a few times. Bells can be very aggressive, boom to the upside. Just be cautious if you're shorting over a bell. Bottom line, I'm going to encourage you to do that. That's just a fact. And any other time you have an upside target, right, of a pattern formation, just approach your indicator along with all of your other skill sets and tools. As you grow those in 2022, it'll become much more of a fluid picture, much more of I'd say much more of a solid framework for you to operate on. That's our goal in 2022, and there, be honest, to provide that with you, for you. In terms of joining, once you join, I want you to put I am VIP. Boom, and welcome to all the new VIP as well, guys. A lot of demand over this indicator. It's been very phenomenal. It did catch the bottom, so that you know it caught the bottom here. Boom, nice move to the upside ultimately here. Beautifully well done. Hit I am VIP, or hit that first pin tweet and let me know I am VIP. That will put you in touch with me, and I'll put you in the back. We'll get you set up, and we'll put you in the winner's circle. Make sure that you know how to trade, that you're not overexposed, and put you in the #1 trade group. This is London with Bitcoin Spike.